again on 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It is perfect. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked finds his man on the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today is about as big as it gets.
And the Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him.
Into the secondary. And he motors it. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's Kinsey. He's got it and still on his feet. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. The Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches and trap.
He's going for the goal line. And he... Great place to start for this offense. Handoff to Jones. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good, and that was dead. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback may change this route. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Pressure coming. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Some misdirection with the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Glenn. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's good. And they'll push that lead out.
Can't let the kid score. It's out.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And they'll get him down after the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Coleman. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. And the Cyclones will move the sticks.
Yeah, 4th and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement up front. Let's keep this drive going.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Makes the grab. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Throws to the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup. But the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Steps away to find some room. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it, but... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And
oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. Firing to the right, complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down...
Touchdown, Iowa State! And the pummeling has started. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Coleman. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the back. Fights off the defender.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Handoff from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this 1st drive.
Dropping back, it's Kinsey. There's some pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his 1st target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And right away early in this game, 1st drive, you're seeing the big storyline here. It's this quarterback's speed versus the defense and who's going to win the day. And I love the tone the defense is setting here. They knew coming in they were going to have to find a way to corral this guy, and they're able to get home early, really creating some momentum on their side.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the Houston Cougars offense will take the field for the 1st time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, we're only in the 1st quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Sweet cut there. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. It's Kinsey. Safe completion on the screen. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grab behind the line. It's James. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's dropped and all. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Jones wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and
snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense. Touchdown, Iowa State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds his big tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Kinsey. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab down the left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This time it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Kinsey. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, going up top. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Gets it out quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking for space, it's Coleman. There he goes! Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it. 3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short 4 inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player.
Into the end zone he goes. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Give to the running back. Shoots his way for more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Give him 96 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season.
3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long... Using his legs, it's Coleman. And here he goes. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. And the Cyclones move into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Cyclones will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid name. Nice play there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. So that's well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
2nd down.
second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep on the scramble. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's a fly to the wideout. And he will score. Touchdown, Cyclone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Jones. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Iowa State. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Jones. Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. Strong. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle made after just a short game. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense...
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking for some space. It's Coleman. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
With the catch, it's Jones. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh, boy, did they catch a break.
Caught behind the line. It's James. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Checks this down to the running back. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Looking for a gap. It's Jones. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Coleman. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Cyclones looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in for the score. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions. The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Nice grab. It's Jones. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the single back. Great cut there. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Cyclones are looking to keep this drive going. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They keep him off balance with a run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. On the run, it's Coleman. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what they do.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an He's in the clear. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll hand it off. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Well, Curtin, Iowa State has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Trying to muscle for the first down. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the Cyclones will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Show them what we're made of, D. Fly around the football defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Cyclones pick up enough to get a 1st down there. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 35. the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will have to hunt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. They're going to run it here. The Cyclones pick up enough for a 1st down. Well, Cook, Iowa State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He makes the grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. And the Cyclones will try to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle. He gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. Has a path to the end zone. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle with it? And he takes it in for the score. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving.
The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Cyclones will have to kick it away. And this will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You've taken away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.